And so we are officially back. Today's my American birthday. Technically, in Japan, it is currently Saturday the 12th. For my birthday, I'm kind of just going through my birthday haul here. We went to the Kirby Cafe and we got the Kirby burger, which obviously I ate, and fries. Was put in shorts. Picked up a little Kirby over there. So cute. There were so many of them. And I even found some more slimes. Like, you can't go wrong. They have these cool gachapons that literally show you like whole episodes, like levels, or kind of reminisce of it. I really got the one that I wanted as well, because you literally got Meta Knight in that one, and then you got the star and the planet right there. And then I found these super cool keychains. I don't know how well you can see it. If it would turn, it's little Kirby just sitting there floating. Like, and then they also have another one of Kirby running with the maximum tomato. Like, how cool is that for like a design feature? And then we did the other gachapon, and I was so frustrated because I literally got 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 of the exact same triangle stoppers, which was super annoying. But we did get my personal other favorite, which is the Wispy Woods, the first enemy boss in Kirby games, the original. There's the King Slime as well. I absolutely love this handbag, though, by the way. Like, it actually turned out pretty darn good for everything. Let's get the camera back down here. It, like, stopped tracking for whatever reason. But handbag, did an amazing job carrying everything. And then we also found more Dragon Quest slimes. And so I'm going to open them up right now, because it is still technically my birthday. I literally have not even seen these. Completely unopened. We have a chance of getting one of these 6, unless it's a rare one they don't talk about, but I'm happy with any one of these, honestly. Part of me really wants the heel slime. That's the one with the tentacles. If you don't know your Dragon Quest history, or Dragon Warrior Monster history, or also known as a hail slime. And we got, oh my gosh, the birthday gods have answered me. Check it out. We got the official blue slime in a gachapon style box. Little keychain. I probably have way more slimes right now than I care to admit in all my history of having slimes. And it's actually super small and squishy. Like, I kind of like that. It's got some air to it, so it's got some bounce. If we get 2 of the same kind, I'm going to laugh so hard. But the other thing we also picked up too while we were at the Kirby Cafe, it's been a hard time for me looking for a pair of chopsticks. Oh my gosh. And we got a friend. We got a yellow one. Check that out. Looks similar to the onion slime. But we got some Kirby chopsticks with spoon for eating. I had a friend, Katniss. Elman, thank you so much for sending that birthday gift. Originally, Katniss, you had gotten me a pair of chopsticks to use, and I loved them, and they were dishwasher safe, and they broke in my dishwasher. So I'm going to be hand washing them going forward, and I use that to get these because I saw them in the store and I just had to have them. But you literally got your spoon set for the ramen. As you saw where you already had some earlier, I'm going to break them in, I think, at a ramen place, potentially tomorrow. We might go back to the Skytree. With this camera and with this setup, I feel a little bit more confident. It was super busy today, though. Like, I felt super overwhelmed at times, and everything was honestly a bit much at times. I also got a few other gifts for some other people as well, but we'll do a different video on that. I don't want to spoil some of the things that are coming up for that. But another thing that I got for myself was a picture of the Skytree, because obviously it was just me. And so I could have asked somebody to take a photo for me, but they had a professional photographer there, and so check this out. It's a photo of me with the Kirby. And it was so cute. They're like so cute, they absolutely love that, because it was an original pose. There's other families and stuff there, but another thing I ended up buying for myself is I'm a Cat. It's a manga book, literally set in early 20th century Tokyo, narrated by a world-weary feline who is thrown headlong into human society. His story begins as a kitten alone without a name who finds his way into the home of an English teacher. And pretty much he observes life, and it talks about him from being a kitten, not having a name, and all this other stuff. And it reads, obviously, from your right to your left, because that's how it goes in Japan. It's the other way around. It's not this way, it's this way. And so I'm super excited for this because it has really good art. And like, I haven't had a good manga book in a long time, and so it only seemed fitting when I'm in Japan to get authentic Japanese manga. And like I said, we're gonna hold back on some other gifts. The other thing I did end up getting today a lot of that I'm going to be sharing with family and friends is I got myself, personally, I don't think there's enough to share with the family. This one was especially more expensive than the rest. Mount Fuji blueberry cheesecake flavor Kit Kats. Yeah, I know. Like, everything's usually mochi flavored, green tea, peaches or onion flavored. Even more so here, the other thing is I could not resist. Okay, you look at this packaging and tell me you could say no to that. Look at that. It's a freaking calico cat, and I miss my cats, and so part of me got that for them. But they're chocolate sand cats. You can kind of see them on there. It's a bit more of a sandyish kind of sugar cookie feel, but there's like chocolate in between, and so I just had to get some. I'm hoping I'm not going to regret the amount of space that I'm taking up. Like, this one's going to take up a lot too, but it's got so many different flavors. Pretty much it's like Pocky, but it's pretzels instead. And there's all these different flavors in here. And so I plan on divvying up a lot of this candy amongst family and friends. And obviously, who could go wrong with the Kit Kats? We got so many. Obviously, I'm not having all these myself, which would be super crazy. But we literally got so much candy. And one thing I want to do that I thought would be fun is this is set up similar to the game of Squid Games, where you literally have a cookie and you're trying to break it apart to break out the Mario character. And I believe Toad is like easy mode, whereas I think Mario's hard mode. And so we'll do a video on this later. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Assuming it isn't broken already. But that is pretty much my birthday haul here. We're going to try and be taking out this camera and walking out a little bit more and doing a bit more with it. I was a little worried, especially yesterday with all the rain and everything, on taking this out. It's an amazing piece of technology, but it's super fragile, and I haven't found a good way to carry it in a bag, carry it out and stuff. It isn't as convenient as the Meta Ray-Bans, where I can just hit it and record it and set it. Obviously with this you can, but with Meta Ray-Bans it's a lot easier to film as opposed to having to be out like this, and you're kind of in people's way in congested areas. And so we're going to take it out, and hopefully there's a little bit less people tomorrow, and we'll do some exploring, and you're going to see some other sides of Japan. But that's my birthday wrap video. A lot more stuff to follow. So like, share, and subscribe. And as always, until next time, stay healthy, stay awesome, and we'll see you then.